We make quite the team. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better looking. And I got a bigger dick.
DmC Devil May Cry was released in 2012 and was an actual reboot of original DmC game series, and instead of approval received lots of negativity from the side of fanbase. Fans were too fixated over original that they couldn't be objective to evaluate this game's reboot properly. Scrolling down the commentaries and watching reviews, I've noticed reason for people being so mean and preconceived. They just didn't understand the storyline and couldn't stop comparison, so I couldn't skip this hatred that the game did not deserve. This video is made to change your mind, and I'll manage to do so. DmC as an ordinary video game has its good and bad sides. The gameplay and the controls didn't change much. Attacks were almost copied the same as weapons from the original. Instead was changed a design of environment and characters' outer look. Storyline was different from the original, but makers tried to combine all from first DmC to fourth, and that's the hybrid they came up with. Let's disassemble the storyline in detail. Everything starts off introducing a Cat Rider, a physical manifestation of Mundus, the Demon King, who through death wishes to control and own everything. He searches Nephilim Dante, who is threat to his plans. While that Dante is careless, he's wasting his time on drinking and getting laid with a couple of hosts from club, not caring of anything. But Mundus isn't the only one who's looking for him. Also, Dante is searched by his twin brother Virgil, who runs an underground organization called The Order, group of freedom fighters, as Kat described it. They fight for freedom from demons, at least she thought it was the idea of this organization. Virgil offers to take Mundus down with the intention to save humanity that Mundus enslaves, but in reality he pursues his own goals that involves him to rule over the world. He do not hide his intention nor announce them, but uses Cat and Dante as his puppets, while care of them too, but if they're hitched to the plan, he easily leaves them like it was with Cat.
Let's go, Dante.
Wait. What? What about Cat?
There's no way out in the real world.
No, we can't help her. Let's go.
We can't just leave her. Think, Dante. We're in limbo, she's in the real world. This place is gonna blow any minute.
He's right.
There's nothing we can do, let's go.
Go ahead, I'll be right behind you.
Dante! Give me a second!
Cat and Dante getting closer to each other and sharing their intimate stories of their past.
Aimlessly wandered limbo in spirit form. I found Virgil there. He heard my cry for help. He helped me to deal with the demons, both figuratively and literally. I killed the bastard. Now I want to deal with them all. You're gonna stick with us to the end, right?
Count on it.
So Cat becoming really important to Dante. He puts her priorities above his own, so saving humanity gets more serious specifically because of her. Cat's face of humanity to him, and he takes it as a mission to fulfill her dreams of freedom from demons. But Virgil objectively decides who's more important and useful to him. He chooses Dante if to see their conversation.
You can't seriously think that I would trade your life for hers.
No, I'm not saying...
Apart from the fact that you're my brother, you're the key to
I'm
destroying
not
them.
saying we trade me for her.
Still, everything goes along Virgil's plan, which he thought out in detail from the beginning. Virgil found Dante so he could be his delegate, the one who's taking action, so Virgil could stay low, in shadow, and they're able to lure Mundus out of his lair.
They're aware of you now, Dante, so stay low. Mundus doesn't know I exist, so I'll remain hidden until we're ready to strike.
In Tower, Dante meets Phineas, who's giving him a hint that someone should take Mundus' place.
Mainly, I just want to kill the Demon King named Mundus.
And if you do kill Mundus, who would take his place?
And believes that it would be Dante, even calling him my master by living.
Good hunting, my master.
Also, Dante was acknowledged about casualties, but it made Dante think a lot later.
But be warned, the fury of Mundus is boundless. Many thousands could perish.
Virgil kills Lilith and her child according to the same strategy. If Lilith was able to inform Mundus that there was two sons of Sparta, then their final plan would have been failed. Dante distracted Mundus so Virgil was able to get in tower without being detected. Dante was able to piss Mundus off, so Virgil was able to close the Hell Gate. So if Mundus knew there was two Nephilim, it was unreal to get him away from the Hell Gate, with power of which he is immortal. After saving Cat, Dante and Virgil finally have a conversation about casualties, about which Virgil knew from the very beginning, but was ready to sacrifice thousands to aim his selfish intentions, and Dante vowed to continue their operation, but Cat convinced him to keep going, so that's why he agreed.
Who knows how many people die out there? Hundreds of thousands.
My decision. My cross to bear.
You have no right to decide the fate of so many.
I know it was extreme, okay? I know there was a cost. But it worked. Mundus acted impulsively, in anger. The Hellgate is spent, and Mundus with it. For the time being, at least. But now is the time to strike.
Cat is in no state to do anything.
Yes, I am. You need me. You both need me to defeat Mundus. And you need each other.
In the end, as you see, Virgil procrastinated to help Dante, so I believe he was making a decision to let Mundus kill Dante and find him alone, or to save him and do it together. And we see he couldn't let Dante die, about what he regrets later. When they fought Mundus, first they were able to contemplate Virgil's skills. Virgil is almost equally strong as Dante, and the fact that all game he didn't show his powers means nothing. He's Nephilim as Dante, so logically he was dragged into limbo many times before, if to read Virgil's Chronicles comic. But I don't think he was that experienced from time when he found Cat, because Cat was able to lure him out of limbo almost every time he was dragged. In the end, Virgil reveals his true intentions. With no doubt he would be supported, because Cat and Dante were loyal to him. He thought he had a control over them. Virgil argues that as their saviors they must protect humans from themselves, yet he callously dismisses that human Cat's role is saving humanity, but Dante's didn't hurt Virgil already, about how reasonable it is to rule to regulate tranquility through cause, chaos and distractions, and to take responsibility. Because for Dante, taking Mundus' place is becoming a demon king. It meant only evil.
Seeing things differently can open new paths.
What do you mean?
You only see evil in me because I am a demon. Try opening your mind. It's all a matter of perspective.
Dante's denying himself being half demon because he hated them so much. And it's understandable because he was tortured by them in childhood, and he learned to hate them.
When the people you're supposed to trust most turn out to be demon scum, your eyes really do open up to evil everywhere. I took a stand, fought back, killed, no matter the consequences. So I chose my path and I lived by it. And after all that anger, violence, and death, you have to dig deep into your own heart to see if you are still sane, or if you can still call yourself human.
He even denied being like his father, claiming that.
No. I knew your father, Sparta. I can see him in you.
Sparta was a demon. I'm nothing like him.
No, of course.
Virgil's opposite, he grew up in good family, enjoying comfortable life, feeling important, being smart. He felt he was something special, and finding out being a Nephilim gave him feeling that he is above, that he is made for greatness. Megalomania, if shortly. Dante was blinded by fraud. Using a devil trigger, he stabbed Virgil in heart in anger. Feeling used and betrayed, he thought they fought for freedom.
The world is under my protection now.
These words mean nothing actually. He acts impulsively, believing that what he's saying is truth. He actually really wants it to be truth. Faced with a world now infested with demons and abounded by his own brother, Dante questions his own identity. Then we see what happened with Virgil later. He loses consciousness and falls in his own hell, feeling weak, pathetic, and betrayed.
Giving up, Virgil? No!
He kills Cat and Dante in his mind, erasing his good self, becoming the son of Sparta, demon, and then a demon king.
You deceived us, Virgil. Me and your brother. You don't belong anywhere. What have you become? Where's your heart?
I don't know if this might change your mind, but I love the story and I would like to see continuation that probably won't be released because of hatred, because of you. Okay, see ya.